Hello, this is Curtis Crow of Crow Studios, and you are watching Digital Darkroom, here today with a rant for you about education. Cue the music! Yeah! Hi, I recently had a friend ask me, Curtis, I really enjoy photography, and I want to take my photography to the next level, but I'm wondering, should I go to school, or should I invest money in learning through other channels? And I said, well, what do you plan on doing with your education? Do you plan on going out and doing freelance work, or are you planning on working for companies? They're like, well, working with companies would be cool, but I'd really like to work by myself. That way I have full creative control. I'm like, oh, okay. And what kind of clients are you looking to reach out for? Oh, well, I like wedding photography, I like portraits, stuff like that, models. And I told them, it's like, listen, school might not be the best option for you. School is always a good option. More higher education is always important, but it's not always the best option for everybody. What I told that person was, instead of investing your time and your money, your 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, maybe even more, thousands of dollars into learning about education of photography, maybe you should focus on podcasts. Maybe you should focus on different channels of learning online from the professionals that teach you very focused courses. You already have an interest in photography. I've even seen that person's work, and some of it's really, really good. So what I believe what's better for some people is that they should, instead of going to school and learning about film and learning about how light rooms work, dark rooms work, and how solution and chemicals and all that other stuff that unfortunately colleges are still teaching, which is stuff that the field hasn't been using for 20, 30 years, because magazine companies would rather have a digital image that they can just pop right into InDesign, right into their magazine, and then print if they wanted to, or sell the digital copy on different magazine fronts that are now digital on tablets. They don't want film anymore. Very, very few employers will ever ask you, hey, listen, I love your 5D Mark III, but I'd really rather you go film. Especially with how hard it is to find a place that develops film anymore. So there's a lot of credit hours that are just going to get wasted in old knowledge you don't even need. Again, it's important to have that degree if you want to work for a magazine company, but if you're looking to do wedding photography, what you should be focusing on is composition. You should be focusing on the fundamentals of photography, and you should be focusing on marketing and branding yourself. You need to get behind a brand. You need to focus on pleasing your clients visually, getting people in the door, and producing a product that they're going to love. That is much more, spending $30,000 on that is much more important than spending $30,000 on an education that's going to give you a piece of paper that says, congratulations, you might get a job somewhere nice, where there's going to be thousands of people competing for any one position. So don't force yourself to learn, don't waste your money, and focus on what will benefit you the most. You have to ask yourself questions, you have to self-reflect. Anyway, I hope this helped you out. Again, my name is Curtis Crow of Crow Studios. You are watching Digital Darkroom on YouTube. I'm out. Toodles.